Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. As you could tell from the title of the video, today the star of the show is Patrick Ta. And I'm pretty much going to do the same thing that I did with my Anastasia Beverly Hills video. Just kind of talk about the brand, the products that I do own. I feel like Patrick Ta Beauty has been getting a lot of attention and it hasn't been the good kind of attention. I feel like people's hearts for the brand are shifting just a tiny bit, and I kind of want to talk about it just a tiny bit, give I guess my opinions, whatever you want to call it, and play with the Patrick Ta Beauty makeup products that I do own in my collection. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. All right, my lovelies, primers are on. I went into the Ordinary Milky Toner, Refi Beauty Under Eye Primer, Vive Skin Nova in the Balm for the perimeters of my face, and the Hourglass Ambient Matte Primer for my T-zone. I do own the Patrick Ta, what is this? Creme Foundation and Finishing Powder Duo. I decided not to purchase the foundation in the bottle in the liquid form because the claims on it did not sound appealing at the time. It was being marketed as a super glowy foundation. Also, if you are a follower of his work, you know he likes a pretty good full coverage beat. Okay, so Patrick Ta was founded in 2019, and it's not just him. Rima Minasian, she's a product specialist, and Avo Minasian. If I'm pronouncing the last name, apologies, I don't mean to. Those three created Patrick Ta Beauty. And apparently Patrick Ta, I have shade light medium 4. It's a tiny bit dark for me, but I can make it work. I 100% did not know who Patrick Ta was until he launched his beauty brand. I think I remember hearing Allie Glines talk about how excited she was to see him come out with his own brand. He is a celebrity makeup artist. I believe the first big client he had was Bella Hadid, and I think that's how he became well known, because he was doing Bella Hadid's makeup. I enjoy this foundation. I feel like it was pretty 50-50. It's definitely a balm foundation. So if you have oily skin, this is probably not the best choice for you. I did see a recent post on an Instagram story, and it looked like he was using possibly a sample of maybe a concealer we're getting from the brand. I did post on my Instagram stories asking if people were still interested in Patrick Ta Beauty. Gosh, I should have taken a screenshot of it. And it seems like a lot of people are kind of over it, at least on my Instagram account. Let me know down below if Patrick Ta Beauty is a brand. Maybe I'll put a poll on my community tab if you're still interested in the brand or not. We'll talk about the controversy here in a minute. But yeah, 2019 was when he came out with Patrick Ta Beauty, and we're in 2025, so it's 6 years old. Well, I don't know when in 2019. So all right, so when I was doing a tiny bit of research for this video, like I said, I didn't start knowing who Patrick Ta was until Allie Glines started talking about the brand that he was releasing. I'm going to jump into his Creme Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. She Sculpted is the shade that I have. So it has a cream contour and a powder bronzer. I do enjoy this product. It's a very pretty one. The tone that I have, and I think all tones, I'm not sure, are pretty true to cream contour, and then the powder is a bronzer. This formula is really, really nice. Both of them work beautifully. The powder bronzer is a tiny bit on the glowy side, so if you don't like that, keep that in mind. And 1.5 from BK and Nikki LaRose, which by the way, BK Beauty is running a Mother's Day sale. I'll put the dates, 20% off. 20 or 25. Yeah, so if you have been wanting to try out some BK Beauty brushes when they have good sales like that, is definitely the time. So I think I'll do the cream contour now because I will do a blush from Patrick Ta, and it also has cream and powder. in his blushes. So I'll use all the cream products, and then once I powder, I'll use the powder products on top. Yeah, so I didn't know who he was until Ali Glines started talking about him. And it's Gigi Hadid who I feel kind of put him on the radar. And that's how his brand became really big. I feel that definitely contributed to his brand doing really well from the start, because he is a celebrity makeup artist. He actually worked at a MAC store in Arizona before becoming a celebrity makeup artist. You see, that's such a beautiful tone, and it blended out like a dream. It's a beautiful product. Okay, do you see how pretty my base looks? I did jump into the Westman Liquid Bronzer in shade number 2. I do own... Let me pull all of my blushes from Patrick Ta just so I can show you real quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. If I sounded annoyed, that's because I totally was with myself, because I told myself, before you turn the camera back on, grab the blushes, and I didn't. Okay, so the one we're using for today is She's the Moment, which is one of the newer shades. It's a very beautiful, bright, peachy tone. I also own She's Baked, a beautiful, like maybe terracotta brownish orange. I don't have them pulled up, so I don't know what words he's using to describe these. She's Giving, which is a very bright Barbie pink. I don't use this that often. I probably should. Maybe I'll mix this with She's the Moment. Let's do that. And She's Blushing, which is like a more muted, maybe brown nude tone. Again, I'm just describing what I see. It's not exactly what he has up on the website. Okay, so Patrick Ta's first launch was pretty much like body care, body shimmer. I did not participate in that launch. We're gonna start with She's the Moment. And the very first makeup product I purchased from Patrick Ta Beauty was the creme contour and powder bronzer, because he launched it around the same time as Wayne Goss launched his powder, contour, and bronzer duo. So I compared the two, but before that he did have single blushes. I don't know if those are still available. I did not purchase any of those, and I cannot remember what else. If you are a huge Patrick Ta fan and you know exactly what were the first few launches before the contour and bronzer duo, let us know down below, because like I said, I honestly did not know who he was. So pretty. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do all of the cream products now, and then I'll do powder products after I put on my powder. I'm gonna jump in a tiny bit to She's Giving. I'm just gonna use the same brush and jump into the cream. Yeah, so I did not dip in to Patrick Ta until he was probably already established, at least for a year and a half. So April of 2019 was the first launch for Patrick Ta Beauty. So they already had their birthday. I don't remember seeing, oh, do I even follow the brand? Frick, I don't remember. Okay, so everything with the brand is fine and dandy, going smoothly. Let's jump to the future and talk about, gosh, was that 2024 or 2023? A dark skin toned beauty content creator, I believe on TikTok, I'm not sure, posted a video, and she was pretty much breaking every single product that she got from the brand. The foundation, she was pumping the whole thing in the trash. All the blushes that she owned, she was breaking them in half. Apparently, Patrick Ta Beauty was not paying her for the work that she had done for the brand, basically calling them out on why they are treating Black content creators differently than other races. So as you can imagine, with everything that's going on around the world, I am going to use the powder now for my under eyes, and again, light medium 4. Well, first off, this has been going on for years now, where, you know, people of certain races are just treated differently. And I can't even imagine being a teenager, going through puberty, having acne issues, going to the drugstore, going to anywhere where they sell makeup, and not be able to find a shade that matches you. So not only are brands not being inclusive, and some brands have fix the problem or do take into consideration that there is quite a bit of skin tones that have been ignored for quite some time. So I can't even imagine being a teenager and not being able to find the proper makeup to help your confidence, you know, when you're going through all of that. It's already bad enough as a girl going through that, and even boys with the acne issues and not being able to find proper makeup to cover what needs to be covered. Oh, and by the way, when he launched this foundation and powder duo, he did mention that the powder he mostly uses in the T-zone and as a finishing powder. I have tried this as a setting powder. It's not that great, but for my under eyes, it actually works really, really well. So this content creator called out the brand, called out Patrick Ta, and let them know that she is done basically doing work for free. She is calling them out for who they are out in public because she's just tired of it. And I mean, with good reason. I would be tired too, you know? That, I feel, kind of left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth when it comes to Patrick Ta and Patrick Ta Beauty, because you do not want to find out that your brand is being shady AF, especially towards a specific group, you know? I mean, I've seen a couple of videos, and so I'm just kind of not torn, but I don't know where I stand right now with Patrick Ta Beauty. The story keeps going just a tiny bit more. Okay, I did powder the rest of the face with the Makeup Forever Loose HD powder. I think Banana is the shade that I own. Look at my under eyes. They look really nice and smooth. Okay, so now I feel the big reason why a lot of people are feeling iffy about Patrick Ta and the brand is because he posted a video apologizing to the content creator, asking that she please contacted him because he has been trying to and he wants to make things right. Well, I don't know how long, but ended up deleting that video and ended up posting another video. This is the Victoria Beckham 13. But except this time, he was showing emotion and crying in the video. So that, for me, does not sit well. Because I don't know if maybe he got comments saying like, this is just so ingenuine, you don't seem upset about it. And then he posted a video where he was actually crying. That to me, it's just, that's shady. So once I saw that, I was like, whoa, why would he do that? You know? I don't know what the situation may be. I already know that there is always at least two sides of every story. I don't know if it was miscommunication. So I don't know if it was maybe the team that does that part of the work for the brand. I don't know. But his actions as the brand owner, huge no-no. As well as one of the brand owners. That is a huge no-no. I feel like he should have just kept the video up. I have a lot more respect for somebody who is 100% honest than somebody who gives a fake performance. So when I say I don't know where I stand when it comes to the brand, it's because of that particular event that unfolded after things came to light. Yeah, I would love to know if Patrick Ta Beauty is still a brand that is on your radar, or if you are turned off by the brand because of the events that happened recently. By the way, I didn't tell you I was going into the powder bronzer from the Contour and Bronzer Duo. Okay, here's what the makeup is looking like. I think it's looking beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. He definitely creates beautiful products. And this video is not meant to be like a gossiping video. I'm not trying to talk ill. It's just I'm putting my thoughts and opinions about the particular events that recently went on with the brand owner, with the brand, just so I can get a feel from my audience, you, because you at the end of the day is what's the most important, on whether Patrick Ta Beauty is still a brand you are interested in or not. Okay, I'm gonna jump into the powder portion. So this is a Sonia G Soft Cheek. Let me know down below what you think. Keep it nice, please. Again, I don't want my channel to ever turn into a drama channel. I'm kind of just, I wanted to talk about this because I do enjoy Patrick Ta Beauty as a brand. Like, I enjoy their products. Everything I own from them, I think it's absolutely stunning. I mean, you can see how beautiful my makeup is turning out. And I just need to know. I just need to know if it's a brand that maybe I need to steer away from a tiny bit, or if you all still want to see what the brand has to offer. I feel like because of the celebrity makeup status that Patrick Ta had, that helped the brand a lot. Now, not everybody loves the brand. There's a couple of people that think it's a tiny bit overhyped, and I can see why they can think that. But let me know down below what you think. I'm very, very interested to know for the future, you know. Let me go ahead and put some eye primer, do a quick eye look, because I think the only thing I have left from the brand is eyeshadow. I did try the eyebrow gel, which I did enjoy. It's a little bit tricky to learn how to work with. It dries down really fast, but it is a beautiful product. It works really well, and I enjoyed it when I did use it. I haven't tried the eyebrow pencil, haven't tried the mascara. I don't have any lip products from the brand. Oh, I do have the highlighter, so I'll do that after I'm done with the eye look. But yeah, we're almost done with this video. Okay, I'm kind of in a hurry, so I just pulled out the first one that I can see in my drawers, and it's the Major Dimension one, the very first eyeshadow palette he gave us. Since then, he has come out with two. One is a little bit more rosy, the Major Dimension 2, and the third one is an all matte neutral palette. I'm just going to create a quick little eye look with this. Kind of in a rush. Let's jump into this one here. Alamar Fluffy Crease Brush. Let me know if you own any of his eyeshadow palettes and what you think. Some people absolutely love his eyeshadow palettes and there are staples in their collection. Other people thought they were overhyped and they were just okay. So let me know. Okay, I am going to jump into, let's do this one. There is two creams, which I do enjoy. I'm just not using them today. And there was some people, oh gosh, was it a year ago? There were some videos going around of people who have found mold in their Patrick Ta items. I personally have not, I don't think. Oh wow, now I'm looking at this one like, maybe is that mold? I don't know. I try to keep my products in an area where there is AC available for when it does get hot. Okay, the number 8. And then away from the area when winter is here and the heater is going. Wayne Goss number 8. And like I said, I'm going to use the orangey terracotta. It's going to be a simple look. I'm a tiny bit of a time crunch. Okay, so for the shimmers, this one is a matte. This just has shimmer sparkles in it. There's these two. This one is like a dark metallic. This is the one that I need to take a picture or something and see if that's mold that I see or just, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, and these two are like topper shades. So I think I'm gonna go for probably mixing those two. Yeah, no base, it's just like a topper shade, and this one is the lightest of the two topper sparkly shades. Super simple, pretty eye look. Okay, and I'm gonna put a tiny bit of that other one that looks a tiny bit more peachy right in the middle. Okay, and I'm just going to use this shade here. It's the lightest one. I want to say it has maybe just slight sheen to it. It's not completely matte, but I'll use that as my inner corner. All right, let me apply my eyebrows, mascara. We'll do the Patrick Ta highlighter on camera and then I'll end this video. Okay, dokie. I did go in to the Gucci Brow Pencil Makeup by Mario Brow Gel. Lips I have on Christian Audette lip liner in Smooches, the collaboration they did with Mel Thompson, and the Maybelline Teddy Tint in Pinky Promise. Okay, the Major Glow Creme and Powder Light Reflecting Highlighting Duo. These, it was not a hit. I don't know if there was production issues, formulation issues, because not every single one had issues with the cream part. It literally was melted. It wasn't a solid form like mine is. Was it in this shade? Yeah, I think some of them in the shade Daddy had that issue. So I don't know what happened there, but in case you didn't know, they've been pulled off the Sephora website. So I don't know if he just took them all away and is reformulating, but yeah. I actually do enjoy both. The cream is balmy, but as you could see, mine is well intact. Here's the cream. It's a nice texture. I personally don't feel like it sticks. And when I first tried this, I actually enjoyed the cream more than the powder. But for today, we're just gonna use the powder. I've just been using powder. This is the 13 brush, and I'm gonna use the smaller side from Victoria Beckham. Okay, I think that is pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in regards to Patrick Ta Beauty, Patrick Ta himself. I just personally don't know where I stand. If he wouldn't have done the shady thing with the video, I might feel differently. I feel a lot of times brand owners who are really successful can kind of get caught up in the moment and kind of lose track or forget of what their mission statement was when they started the brand, the company, whatever they started, whatever business venture they started. And that's typically when you start to see the ship start to sink. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Please be nice. Again, this is in no way, shape, or form meant to be a hate video. But I mean, as you could see, my makeup looks beautiful. He's doing something right. Yeah, okay, let me go ahead and assess the situation. Come back, but let me show you the highlighter. And then we can end this video because I'm out of time. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much for joining me for this video. It was so much fun filming it. I did learn a tiny bit because I did watch Kelly Gooch's video on the rise and fall of Patrick Ta Beauty, and that reminded me of the situation that happened and how I was really like on the fence on how I felt about Patrick Ta Beauty. And when I posted the Anastasia Beverly Hills video, somebody suggested that I do this again, but with a different brand. They did mention Melt Cosmetics. I'm kind of thinking about doing that one as well. I don't know if there's an update on what happened with the content creator who called Patrick Ta Beauty and Patrick Ta out. If you do, let me know. I don't have TikTok, so I'm not part of that social media world. And I feel like sometimes things happen over there that I have no idea or I don't find out till like a week or two after. So if you know, let me know down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it didn't come off me attacking Patrick Ta or the brand. I'm just kind of getting my thoughts out there and figuring out if this is a brand I'm going to continue including in my channel or not. Okay, enough of that. Thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly all does mean the world to me. It's a little bit sad that this video didn't end on the cheery, happy note that the ABH video did, with me saying I will root for them, just like MAC Cosmetics. Yeah, I'm excited to see what your thoughts are. And I think I will put a post on my community tab so that you all can vote on whether it's a brand you're still interested in or not. All right, with that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you all on my next video. Bye.